Welcome everyone, one and all, to my reaction to Season 2, Episode 10 of Teen Wolf Fury. So, last time we ended with the resurrection of Peter Hale, which I'm still not fully understanding. I hope that they do actually explain how that happened, because so far with the lore that we've seen when it comes to werewolves, when it comes to the quote-unquote magic in this show, just with it seemingly being that the vet has like... It's not really magic though, because it's more so a link with nature and using like objects and things within nature to have magical effects on things, like how he was able to use the ash to stop the wolves from crossing the border. It doesn't seem as though there's anything to do with actual magic, so I'm very, very confused as to how the hell this man was just resurrected. So I do hope that they explain it, as that is a big question for me, but safe to say I'm very excited to see how this all plays out now that this guy is back. So yes, with that said, let's jump back in to the world of Teen Wolf.
Doesn't have anything to do with Allison, does it?
You have a little thing for Allison, Matt? Little crush?
Is this when it began?
Then what are you doing?
Documenting history.
Okay.
We'll get back tomorrow.
Has the relationship already begun at this point, or? Ah, so that's how he did it. Okay. You sneaky little fucker. What if he was recording something like a sex tape? You know? Huh. Before we continue, just like quick thought. They became sleepy at the same time. Like Jackson went to sleep and Matt like almost fell asleep at the same time. Was that like the beginning of their connection? Was that the moment where they were like sort of linked? Because obviously we know that what the master experiences, the Kanima experiences. So, oh my god, imagine actually watching this though. Oh my god. Broski's fucking crying. Oh, was that kind of like a memory sharing? Because I was thinking originally, oh, are they flashing back to him killing, what was his fucking name? Bloody Isaac's dad. Were they flashing back to him because it was like, that was the first kill that they did together? Or was that a moment of the Kanima has already killed and this is what he is showing Matt, just being like, this is something that I've done? You know, like, I'm curious because I can't fully remember the timeline of events in my head. You know what? I'm gonna actually have a look just so I can get it straight. Yep, Jackson killed the guy before actually going and speaking to Matt, so that was like a sharing of like what I've done, which then makes Matt smile a lot more menacing, because we know that Matt is wanting to kill people. Matt is wanting to take people down based on the fact that the Kanima's been doing what Matt has been wanting it to. So yikes. Broski was already ready to kill people.
All he had to do was like look through the transcripts and figure out which class they all had in common.
Yeah, except for the fact that the rave promoter Kara wasn't in Harris's class.
All right, okay, you're right. Sorry. Then I guess they dropped the charges against him?
I'll allow the remote possibility, but give me a motive. I mean, why would this kid want most of the 2006 swim team and its coach dead?
Yeah.
Our swim team sucks. They haven't won in like 6 years. Okay, we don't have a motive yet.
I was like, Stars, if you're genuinely running with that, I can't get on board.
Trust me, they'll let you in.
Trust you?
Trust Scott?
Scott, I trust.
Okay. There we go.
Since Matt had the killer himself, somebody from the hospital could have seen him.
Ah, good idea.
Thank you. Boys?
I'd let him in, I would not let his son in, just based on what we know Styles has done. That's him.
That's him. That's Matt.
Facing away from the camera.
Matt's head, yeah. I sit behind him in history. He's got a very distinct cranium. It's weird. What's up? See, there he is again.
You mean there's the back of his head again?
Okay.
Oh, he spoke to Scott's mom.
Recognize him? Do you remember him?
Yeah, I did. I mean, I remember I stopped him because he was tracking mud in the hall.
Okay, boom.
Credit card receipt for an oil change was signed by Matt at the garage where the mechanic was killed.
Shit.
A couple hours before you got there.
Wow,
Right,
nice.
One's an incident, two's a quick...
This is great. We've got an actual like non-supernatural lead that the police are going to be able to use. That's sick. We can actually get this guy behind bars. Oh no. No, don't do this. Oh my fucking god. I was thinking Girly might have been like put unconscious. For fuck's sake, you little shit. I was just thinking at least this means that Styles' dad's gonna be brought into it, but like, I kind of don't want him to. Is that the vet?
Yeah, okay.
That sound.
What was?
What is it? Am I being dumb?
You're still an alpha, but as usual, not a particularly competent one.
Get fucked.
Helping your family actually used to be a pretty important part of my life.
Huh.
Helping you was a promise I made to your mother.
Oh, okay. Bigger ties than I thought.
He'll be physically weak, so he'll rely on the strength of his intelligence, his cunning. He'll try to twist his way inside your head. He'll tell you that he's the only way you can stop Gerard. Do not trust him.
Oh, it's basically like try and buy him with his like intelligence / manipulation.
I've known Gerard for a long time. He always has a plan.
Obviously, he has a history with Gerard as well.
Something tells me
Interesting.
it's going exactly the way he wants it to.
Looks at the hole and says something tells me it's going exactly the way he wants it to, almost implying that Gerard wanted this alpha to be resurrected. Oh, I keep saying alpha. Keeps wanting Derek's uncle to be resurrected. But like, why? What benefit would that have for Gerard? I'm so confused.
Matt, whatever's going on, I guarantee there's a solution that doesn't involve a gun.
You know, it's funny you say that because I don't think you're aware of just how right you are.
Oh no.
You three weren't on my list, but I could be persuaded. And one way is to try dialing somebody on your cell phone like McCall is doing.
How the fuck did he know that?
Do what he says, Styles.
Okay, that's good. Hopefully Dad's safe then. Jesus Christ.
Kill everyone in here?
I just think about killing them, and he does it.
Wow. Ew.
I just wanted to give you something from your mother.
What is it?
Your mother wrote a suicide note to explain away our difficult situation to the police.
But she wrote you a separate note?
She wrote this note to explain it to you.
Okay.
As I said before, I don't know what you're going through. I wasn't close to my own mother. But reading this made me sorry I hadn't tried to be.
Wow. Damn.
If these words were written for me, I don't know how I could sit still until someone paid for her death.
Right, Gerard. Let's think that through, though. How did she die? Oh, she abducted someone, tried to kill them. That person was then saved, and she was then infected by something that, through her own beliefs, she then killed herself. If you were gonna get revenge on anyone, it would be you, Gerard. Really? If you're the, like, what do you call it? The patriarch? If you're the patriarch of this family and you were continuing this hatred for werewolves that put her mother in a position to be killed, then surely the person that Allison would have to get revenge on is fucking you. There was no reason for her mother to be in that situation. Her mother was in that situation because she had been, I don't know about raised, because we don't quite know, because she wasn't in like the blood relative family, you know? So I don't know if she was raised with this idea. I don't know if she was someone who came in later and then like learned about werewolves through her partner, or if she was like in the organization itself and that's how they got together in the first place. But either way, she was indoctrinated into this idea that werewolves are these horrible creatures, these beings who don't deserve to live on this world, and that you should take them out, basically. There's no need for her to do that. She could have got a regular job like anyone, far away from any werewolves. She could have had a normal life, raising her daughter, actually being in her daughter's life, but no. She was indoctrinated and she chose to keep being in that life. Now, obviously, I am very well aware that Allison is a young woman here who has just lost her mother and is in an extremely vulnerable state. So I would understand if Allison has a little problem here when it comes to allegiances, not necessarily to Scott, but more so to, like, for instance, Derek, more so to like the idea of just not having any issue towards any werewolf. We might see some struggling there, which I won't judge her for because of the pain that she went through, but like, Gerard, shut the fuck up.
Deleted, and we're done. Okay, so Matt, since all the people you brutally murdered deserved it because they killed you first,
Wow.
that means I'll just get my dad and we'll go. You know, you continue on the whole vengeance thing. Enjoy the Kanima.
Nah, he's gonna try and kill you, I think.
Sounds like your mom's here, McCall.
Matt, don't do this. When she comes to the door, I'll just tell her to leave. I'll tell her we didn't find anything. Please, Matt.
He's sadistic. He likes it.
Please, open the door.
Oh, yeah. Let's go. Oh. Never mind. Never mind. Fuck's sake, they got me. They got me good. Oh no, what is this gonna do to Allison? I'm not gonna lie though, her going down a darker path could be really fucking cool. So I'm kind of torn right now between my like wanting for the characters to be good and happy and also my like wanting for a fucking cool story. Oh my god. Oh, Girlie's in kill mode. I feel like she's taken Gerard's words to heart. I think she's about to come and fucking hunt Derek.
I've learned a few things lately. Werewolves, hunters, Kanimas. It's like a freaking Halloween party every full moon.
Bitch.
Bitch. Sorry, I want to hear that again.
Bitch.
This work better for you?
Okay,
Oh
stop.
god.
Stop and do what I tell you to.
Okay.
Oh Christ.
Mom?
Oh, Girly Pop, you need to get out of here. Fuck.
Mom, just do what he says. He promised he wouldn't hurt you.
He's right.
Shit. Oh my god, imagine being his mum right now.
Shut up! Everybody shut the hell up! Now get up or I shoot her next!
Is Girly about to fight for the gun? She looks like she's about to fucking fight for that gun. Okay, oh my god.
Please.
I was like, Melissa, please do not fucking do that. That could be a death sentence, so thank God she didn't, but that look in her eyes. Oh, imagine being a mother, turning up to this place, seeing a gun to your child's head and then seeing them get shot. Like, fucking hell.
I'm okay.
No, honey, you're not okay.
No.
Because that's the adrenaline.
No.
After you.
Oh, I was hoping that they were gonna... I was hoping they were gonna do a reveal there, but...
No, I want the book. What?
The monster book?
The bestiary.
Monster book.
What do you want it for anyway?
Need answers.
Answers to what?
To this.
Oh. The fuck? Is it the idea of like, because the Kanima and the Master have a connection, is it the idea of like, as the bond keeps growing, as like their connection keeps growing, it goes from mental to also physical, and the Master themselves start to take on a Kanima form? But if they do start to take on a Kanima form, then what happens when it comes to the connection between a Kanima and their master? Do they then both have to seek other masters? Or are they then like in an equal partnership of just killing things? Like, how the fuck does that work?
The sheriff's station.
If Derek's really there, I doubt it's willingly.
You think Jackson's there too?
Maybe.
God, Allison is fully in on this. Jesus.
What do we do now?
Maybe you should tell us. That authority falls to you now.
Oh, because she's a woman. Interesting how they just give themselves over willingly to...
Terry dead.
Okay. We've seen where Allison is at then.
Scott's not the one who forced my mother to kill herself.
He's not exactly an innocent bystander either. You can't pick and choose.
But I can prioritize.
Oh, it's really frustrating how they really turned the fucking tables, because there is no way that Allison is going to be able to get the truth unless she speaks to Scott and understands that her mum was trying to fucking murder him and she got close to doing it. Derek went in and saved Scott, thus swiping her because she was fucking armed and ready to fight. And so of course he would have had to hurt her. You know, it's just like, it's so frustrating, the idea of like, Derek forced my mum to kill herself. Like, I would love to agree with that, Allison. I would love to be able to understand it. And from your perspective, I do understand it with what you've been told. But from what we have seen, that's fucking stupid.
If they try and protect him, then we kill them.
Allison. Oh, girlie, grief is not looking good on you. She's a young girl who just lost her mother. I'm not gonna like judge her for it, but it's like, ugh.
Is it because he's using Jackson to kill people who don't deserve it? So Matt breaks the rules of the Kanima. He becomes the Kanima.
Oh shit.
Balance.
Interesting. We haven't actually dealt with this idea before yet, have we? I mean, we have when it came to at the beginning of this episode when the vet was literally saying that obviously to do with balance when it comes to Derek's uncle coming back, it's like the universe has a balance. He's going to be weak at the moment and everything. So we're touching on that again here by saying that the universe always has a balance, and that is like the consequence of going against the rules of a Kanima. So very intriguing. I wonder what certain rules of a werewolf you could go against that would have consequences. I like that we're delving into like the bigger picture now. Like, what does it mean to have like consequences, rules, what the lore is behind these creatures?
Push the toxin out of my body faster, like triggering the healing process. Oh, what do you do?
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, gross.
Oh, gross.
You drowned, didn't you?
You shouldn't have let them drink.
What? Who? Matt? What do you mean?
The coach?
A swim team, you idiot!
Yeah, okay.
I didn't know what was happening.
We're getting bits and pieces. What were you doing
Were you at
there?
Isaac's?
And we were gonna make a trade. And I see Sean. He throws Jessica in the pool.
I don't know these names.
Isaac's
I don't know why.
Gerard brother. He grabs me.
Okay, so we've got the bits and pieces of the place and the time then. Why he was there, what happened. Seems like he was thrown in the pool and that's why he has a vendetta.
I'm dying, and they're laughing.
That's fucking crazy. No excuse for murder, but that's fucking crazy.
You tell no one.
Since you tell no one.
This is your fault.
This.
Wow.
And I didn't tell anyone.
I mean, I'm not surprised based on what we know about Isaac's dad, but fucking hell.
They didn't know that every time I closed my eyes, I was drowning.
Listen, broski, that's horrible. That is very traumatic, and I'm so sorry you went through that. And my usual advice would be to seek therapy. But you're a fucking murderer. You're a mass murderer. You're a serial killer. Like, come on now. Do you not realize that you took it a step too fucking far, bro?
Then came the Argent's funeral, and everything changed.
I was gonna say, what happened at the funeral that made things change?
Leahy gets in one of the photos. I just have this unbelievable rage that fills up inside of me. I look at him and I want to see him dead. And the next day, he actually was.
So the connection between the Kanima and him was already there then. That's why Jackson went after him.
It was like this bond had been cemented between the two of us.
But Jackson isn't even fucking aware of what he's doing.
And guess what? He'd even recognize me.
Wow.
So, when he wasn't looking, I took a shot of him with my camera. And in a few hours, he was dead. So I took more pictures.
I was gonna say, it's related to taking pictures of people. Makes sense as to why he was on the scenes of a lot of these murders, because he would be there to take a fucking photo.
I can move my toes.
Ooh.
Dude, I can move my toes.
Oh. Never mind. Oh shit, the hunters. Oh my god. You're shooting up a police station, guys. Keep that in fucking mind. Oh damn, Scott. Let's go, bro. Oh. Oh, the fact that he didn't break through is even creepier. I don't like that.
Allison,
Where's Derek?
what are you doing?
If you're not going to tell me, then get out of my way.
Allison, we have other pressing issues here.
Just stay out of my way.
Jesus. Oh, such a creepy fucker. Oh my Christ. Okay, it didn't go in that deep. I was gonna say, did it like go through and it pulled it all the way out? But nah. That's still fucked though, that it can like pull it out of its head and still be fine. Oh shit, Allison. Fuck yeah. Getting in close with it probably wasn't the best idea though. Oh, nice. You can't really damage it though. It's not really like, it may be taking actual stabs and all of that, but it's like, it's taking them. It's not affecting its mobility. It's not affecting its effectiveness at all. It's like there's not much you can fucking do. Did it stab her or did it just scratch her? Scratched her. Okay, fucking hell. Scared me when I heard the
You should give me a chance.
Should have given me a chance. Go fuck yourself.
Remember how I said I'm not the kind of guy who would say something like, well, if I can't ever, no one can.
You were lying?
It's not totally true because if I can't have you, no one can.
You fucking, like, you're a creep in like a million ways. You're a creep just in general. You're a creep because you're a fucking murderer, and you're a creep because you've got some kind of like obsession slash, well, what's the wording? Like you have possession of Allison. Like, go fuck yourself, mate. Ah, nice. Oh. Fuck's sake! Is that Peter Hale? It looked like his hair. Oh shit. Oh shit! She's seen her first werewolf. What a creepy little oh shit.
Scott, are you okay?
Is he gonna turn it off or is he gonna show her? Oh my god. Oh shit. God. Traumatic event, son been shot, son's now a wolf, like that was a lot for her to digest. Hopefully it's like it was a lot for her to digest, so I understand why that was such a like what the fuck, I'm basically having a breakdown with this information, you know, I do get that, but hopefully once she like settles down and comes to terms with it, it's going to be more of a positive reaction than no. But I am a bit surprised that we got Melissa first. I genuinely thought that we would have got Sheriff Stilinski first. I thought that he would have been the one who we actually see have his reaction, and then we get the mum finding out. But no, they've gone down the Melissa route. That would be very interesting.
I've done everything that you've asked of me. I told you Matt was controlling Jackson, and
Leave him to us. Help your friends.
Why?
Go.
1, why? 2, how the fuck do you know Scott's mother's here?
Go.
Oh shit, I didn't. Fuck, Derek heard that. Shit. Rut roll. What? Is he gonna drown him? It's like the empathetic side of me is like, oh my god, how could you? But then like, he's a serial killer. Wow. Okay. But why did it feel like Gerard had some kind of plan with Jackson? Okay.
No longer afraid of the water? You don't have to be afraid of anything, my friend.
New master? Okay. I assumed that's where it was going, because like, why else would he want Jackson? But then I am curious as to how that works. But then he does have the bestiary. He's the one who has the most knowledge about Canimas, so would make sense that Gerard would know how to turn it. Why is Peter Hale looking over? Huh. What's his involvement in all of this? An interesting choice. Like, that scene could have been done completely without Peter Hale. You know, like that scene could have been done where it was just Gerard killing Matt and taking Jackson. What was the significance of having Peter there, sort of looking at Gerard with a smile on his face, to then seeing the Kanima, seeing Gerard take control of it, and then the smile fades and he becomes concerned? Like, very confused as to what that choice was. But yeah, as soon as I said what would he want with Jackson and Matt, and then he killed Matt, I was like, okay, could he want Jackson for himself? But then how does that work? I hope they do explain it. I hope it's not just like written off and that it's like, oh, it can happen. Like, I want Gerard to actually explain what told him in the bestiary that that was possible. But also, we did skim over the resurrection of Peter Hale quite a lot. All that we really got was the vet guy saying that oh god, my brain like shut down for a second. All that we got was the vet guy saying that what he did has a price, it's going to be taxing on him, but like we had no explanation as to what he did and how he did it. Like, I'm gonna need that, or else that's going to be a big not necessarily plot hole, well, kind of a plot hole, because like, how does that work? Like, you need to explain it to me, because unless you actually give it to me, I'm going to be very confused and it will feel very much like it's just been pulled out of a hat, you know. But moving on from that, anyway, the episode itself, great episode. I did not expect us to have Melissa finding out about Scott this early, like maybe season 2 finale because it's a finale, but just for like a random episode in the season for her to find out, like, Jesus Christ, okay, we're advancing, we're getting to another point in the show now. A little bit surprised that they did pick Melissa over Sheriff Stilinski. I feel like Sheriff Stilinski would have been the one that I expected, simply because of his ties to the police and everything, and the fact that we would kind of need him on our side just from a legals perspective. But I suppose it would, because I was thinking about it more logically in terms of like their usefulness to add to the pack, you know, but not from point of view of the fact that they are both equally the parents of these two people, and it will be a bigger shock for Melissa to find out that her son is an actual wolf. So I like that decision. I'm very, very excited to see what her thoughts and feelings are next episode, and how she's actually going to process this, and also how Scott's going to handle it. Like, what is he going to tell her? What is the extent that he's going to tell her? Is he going to fully come clean, or I don't know. He can't exactly lie because of what she heard, but he could twist the truth. I guess we'll have to see. But one person who I wasn't shocked with, but I am concerned with, is Allison. I wasn't shocked because when you lose a parent, that is a grief like no other. And especially at her age, like, yeah, she's 17, but also she's 17. Like, she's not a little girl, but she's also not an adult. She's not someone who's like been like fully flung into adulthood, you know. She's actually still a young person, and so having that loss, being in the situation that she is with her family and all of the stuff that they have told her, the fact that they didn't even say that she was out there trying to kill Scott and that's why she died. It was simply that Derek went after her, scratched her, and now she has to kill herself. It's like, there are so many mistruths there that have been told to Allison that I completely understand where she's at. And even if there was all the truth and she still felt this way, I would still understand where she's at, just from a perspective of like trauma and having to deal with that. But I do hope that it's not too long before she realizes that that is something that she shouldn't be doing, and she's putting herself in a situation that her mother probably wouldn't have wanted for her. But then, like, even when I say that, because you think to yourself, you're like, your mother wouldn't want to put you in a situation where you could potentially be hurt. But then her mother might have. Like, the way that they're all brought up is that, like, they have to take these walls out. And it's, like, so sad that they are brought up to be in these positions of having to fight the fight when the fight isn't even theirs to have. They don't even need to fucking do it. They just choose to. Just sucks that, like, Allison's whole vendetta against Derek was because her mother made a decision to not live a life as a wolf. And I know that that's simplifying it a lot. Gerard wouldn't have allowed it. She would have, like, been murdered anyway. But, like, you know what I mean? It's like that familial decision to kill themselves if they ever get scratched or anything. It's like, that's your decision. It is your choice. Don't blame the person who scratched you. You're the one hunting them. Like, it is what it is. You're putting yourselves on the firing line. You're gonna have to accept that sometimes you'll take a shot or two. But yeah, overall really enjoyed the episode. Did not expect Matt to not last as long as he did. Like, I thought we'd have the reveal. Like, what, for instance, when we had the reveal in that last episode and I was like, okay, we've got a good few episodes till the end of the season, I was thinking to myself, right, we're probably gonna like play it low for a bit here and then in the finale stuff will happen. But no, they took him out fucking next episode and now we got to deal with Gerard handling the Kanima. So that'll be very interesting to see what they do with that, because like, will the other hunters agree with him? Will Allison's father agree with having the Kanima under their control? Is Gerard going to keep it a secret? But like, obviously Gerard wants to take out Derek and his pack, but it's going to start getting quite suspicious, and I feel like it will go against their own code that they're using the Kanima to their own, for their own, oh my god, they're using the Kanima for their own purposes. My god, my brain. I think it's good that we're ending it here. So yes, with that said though, that was another fantastic episode of Teen Wolf. Love the premise, love where we're going. Very excited to see what Melissa is going to say next episode, and yeah, I hope that even though we just have Melissa, I hope we also get Sheriff Stilinski soon, because they are two people that I've just been waiting to find out about it, just to see how that dynamic is going to be when like your child is this werewolf, you know. But yes, with that said, thank you very much for watching. I've left a link down below to my Patreon. We're able to find the early and uncut reactions to Teen Wolf and all the other shows that I do. Also left a link to my Twitch, my Discord, and my socials, so be sure to follow them if you are interested. And yes, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.